All right, welcome back to another group break video post. This is for yet another box of 2015 Topps Series 1. This is box number 5. You can see my number there from when I took them out of the case originally. And I'm going to try, as usual, after the first couple to speed the process up. And okay, so I won't show all the base cards. At this point, we've seen the base cards enough. We've hit a couple of really good cards in this break already. We have a coin card. We have a couple of the snow camo cards. And I guess it was the last box when we hit a World Series relic for the Giants. So we've done quite well so far. I believe there should still be a silver frame card. I think they're one per case. And then whatever else we end up with. So I'm going to get through these. As I said, this is Saturday night, February 7th. And by the time I actually post this stuff, it'll probably be, I don't know, midweek next week by the time I get the scans up for this particular box. But you can see all the base cards here. So I'm just going to kind of flip through all of these and get to our inserts, since we're probably all tired of base cards. I'll sort those later. Put this down just a bit here. All right, so our first insert is winning the pennant with a shot heard around the world. Then we have a Minnesota Twins gold parallel. This is Trevor May, the Twins. It's numbered 183 out of 2015. I was watching Kraken Wax's group break for a little bit just to see what his case held, and he's a Twins fan, so I don't know, just made me think of it. Looked like he was doing okay over in his break, so that was good. This is Mark McGwire. We have a Gallery of Heroes, my favorite insert set of the break, or the set, I should say. This is Mike Piazza for the Mets. Eddie Vedder throwing out the first pitch at Wrigley. Greg Maddux for the Braves, and Bill Clinton getting his presidential nomination. So that's pack number 1. Let's go to pack number 2. Again, lots and lots and lots of base cards. Lots more base cards. We have a buyback here, which we'll get to in a second. I'm curious what people think of the buybacks, including those in the set. So when you do watch this video, let me know what you think about that. All right, first insert, Cal Ripken Jr., Orioles, Tony Gwynn, Padres. Our buyback is Bob Humphreys of the Senators, and this is a 1969 Topps. 1969. Pretty good condition for a 1969, actually. I mean, the corners are soft, but not bad. It'd be a nice addition. Let's see. We have, I guess this would, speaking of, this is the Senators, so I'm gonna have to look to see. I always get mixed up if this is a twin or not. I think it goes in the Twins pile, but I will double check that. We have Craig Kimbrell and John Smoltz for the Braves. Rainbow foil parallel, Giancarlo Stanton, shiny, and another one of the scratch cards. So that's pack number 2. I have to keep the packs separate and in the right box order so that I can write the posts of the scans. Which takes me a long time. I'm through through 2/3 of box 3 in terms of doing that part of the group break process. So there's the opening of the cards is the easiest thing, and then after that, it's a lot of scanning. It's a lot of packing of cards, and then of course shipping of cards. So it's a process, but it is fun. I like to do it. And this particular break has been a good one already, so I think most, if not everyone, should be quite happy. I haven't divided any of the cards up by team yet, so I have no good feeling on how certain teams are doing, but hopefully you've been watching along and you know how your team's been doing, so that's really what matters. All right, so starting off our inserts here, we have Willie McCovey for the Padres. We have Ricky Henderson for the Athletics. Susie throwing out the first pitch for the Dodgers. Ivan Rodriguez for the Marlins. Whoops, sorry, for the Marlins. I was looking at the Space Shuttle. We have a Space Shuttle Columbia. And our first hit out of this box is a relic of Dustin Pedroia. That's going to the Red Sox. The Metal Attorney. So, congrats to him. Always good to see some of my returning group break participants get some hits. That makes me happy. We have, I don't know what the heck that is. It's a big, heavy card. I think that's a silver one. So let's skip basically right to it here. A lot of base cards to go through. That thing. A lot more base cards. All right. So first is a Babe Ruth, Yankees, of course. And now we have Masahiro Tanaka, gold parallel. This one is number 1587 of 2015. We have a Cal Ripken Jr. for the Orioles. Another, I think we've already pulled this once or twice, Clayton Kershaw, Fernando Valenzuela for the Dodgers. A foil parallel, Mark Reynolds, Brewers. I know Tony will be happy for that one of the color shots. And then our silver card. I guess that's what this is. It's Cole Hamels for the Phillies. It's numbered 17 out of 20. And it's like legit thick metal all the way around. I had no idea. I thought this was like a frame parallel or something that they were advertising. But no, this is a really thick card. It's almost like they printed the front of the card on a sticker or something, and then printed the back of the card on a second sticker, and then slapped it together on this metal. It's cool. It's different. It feels very solid. And the Phillies were Def Gav. So Gavin, congratulations. So that's a really nice hit. That's our second hit out of this box. So we just found one in the previous pack, and we have our second one now. Let's keep going. I see people are coming and going in the live feed, so hello, people. I don't know if the chat actually works on this or not, so if it does, you're welcome to try. Let's see, we'll skip the base cards again. You've seen all those. Of course, there's another Jeter. I'll show you that. And we have another buyback here. Put those aside for just a second. Daisuke Matsusaka. Oh, I remember seeing that one. I'll show it off since it seems new to me. Doesn't mean it is. All right, Mike Schmidt, Phillies. Yasiel Puig for the Dodgers. Our buyback is Jackie Hernandez for the Pirates. This is a 1974 Tops. We have another Austin Mahone throwing out the first pitch. Randy Johnson for the Diamondbacks, and Red Sox, Ted Williams. That's pack number 5, so we're into the second half. 2 hits down in this one. Although in the Kraken wax break, I believe Topher said that the silver one didn't count as a hit in his box, so we might be in store for 4 hits. That might be just a bonus when you get the silver one, so that could be cool. Let's see, we'll skip. Oh, we have an autograph. I saw it briefly. I didn't actually see who it was. Just sorting these base cards. All right, so we start with Mark McGwire. And we have a Hank Aaron. Nice card there. Mark McGwire again. This time coupled with Stan Musial. So the Cardinals so far making out because they get yet another one. This is Matt Carpenter. Foil parallel. A call your own shot. And for, let's see, Junior Junkie. Congratulations on the Mariner autograph. It's not the one you wanted, unfortunately, but it's still nice. It's John Jaso for the Mariners. So there's our auto out of the box. So we had a silver, we had an auto, we had another relic. Will we get an extra one? Let's find out. We still have 4 packs left. Doesn't seem thick in this one, but that doesn't mean we don't have one. So I'm going quickly. And let's get through there. Side for just a second. Get to our final card, which is our first insert. That's Derek Jeter. That's always at the end. We have a gold bordered parallel of the Reds, so I'm happy. That's for me. 652 out of 2015. I hardly ever pull Reds inserts, so good for me. Nolan Ryan for the Rangers this time. Tom Willis. CF for the Yankees, and our final one in this pack is Gerald Ford. All right, 2 packs remain. Nope, just kidding. 3 packs remain. I can't count. It's too late. All right, this one is thick. I'll save that to last. So we get an extra hit. The silver must not count as a hit. It's a case hit, but it's not a hit. In the sense of a relic or a autograph, which you would say, well, of course it's not an auto or a relic or an autograph, but what Topps now counts as relics include manufactured relics. It doesn't actually have to be anything that a player touched or used in any way, shape, or form. So one could conceivably say they could call anything a relic these days. All right. Anyways, Jose Canseco for the Athletics. I complained or said I never pull Reds parallels, and then, what do you know, 2 packs in a row, I get one. Todd Frazier this time, 967 out of 2015. Mike Trout, Angels. Robinson Cano, Ken Griffey Jr., inspired play. And we have a Braves parallel, Tommy La Stella. That's one of those rainbow foils. And whoops, call your shot cards. Guess if you're going to drop a card, that's the one to drop because they're not valuable. All right, 2 packs remain. We're going to finish this thing off. Kills me tonight. Hopefully it won't. That would be a bummer. We have a good one in this one, but we'll get to it. We'll get to it. Hang in there. All right, we'll start off with Roger Maris. So the next pack has a hit, but this one has another rare card. I saw it briefly. Jackie Robinson for the Dodgers. We have a Gallery of Greats. Tony Gwynn for the Padres. Love these cards. Everyone I see I like. Jack White, first pitch. Albert Pujols, free agent, 40, whatever that is supposed to represent. card for vaccines, which is much more controversial lately than I understand. And finally, the second photo variation that we pulled in our case. This one going to the Royals. This is Greg Holland getting the celebratory bath. And you can see, you probably can't see with my camera, but maybe you can see down there. It's numbered right. Let me put my finger on it here. Right there in bold, black, 901 at the end, which is different than just your typical base card, which is numbered 861. And so that's a quick way to tell if you have a short print or not. Of course, if you get a cool image like that after a bunch of relatively standard photos, it's also pretty easy to tell. All right, last pack. So this was an excellent box. Silver, autograph, 2 relics, because we're going to get the second one here. I can see it. Plus that short print photo variation, which I like a lot. I'd say we're doing all right. All right. Speaking of doing all right, let's set that aside. We have a Tanaka base card. Oh, I have another viewer here. Hello, new person or new people, depending on people coming and going. All right, Catfish Hunter, you're in luck. We're in the last pack. For those that are new, we just pulled a silver card that went to the Phillies. That was probably the most exciting thing, although we just had a Greg Holland. Is that their name? Derek Holland. Which Holland was it? Greg Holland for the Royals. Nice variation card. Now we have Cespedes for the Red Sox. We have Miguel Cabrera, Al Kaline inspired play for the Tigers. We have Addison Reed, Rainbow Foil Parallel for the Diamondbacks. We have a Collier Shot. And we have for Matthew Scott, who claimed a couple of teams for me, which was awfully nice. And I'm happy to see him get rewarded with one that I am positive he's going to be happy about. This is Andrew McCutchen Silhouette Batter Logo Pin. Andrew McCutchen Silhouette Batter Logo Pin. Really nice card. Kind of a perfect end to this box, really. This was a good box. It's been a good case, honestly. We could get 3 scrubs in the next box, and I would have no way to complain about this case. The only possible complaint I could have would be if we didn't get a full base set or 2. But I'm not going to collate the cards. I'm just going to stack them up in team piles, so I won't ever know that answer. But it feels like we're getting a good mix of base cards for sure. And the inserts, yeah, we're hitting some duplicates, but again, we're doing okay there. But the hits have been tremendous. So there's 1 box left. Let's see. Keep it under my desk here. So this is the last one. This is number 6. And I will do a video for this, maybe Monday night, probably by the time I get to this one. I got to catch up on my scanning, and my reward for scanning the next 3 boxes will be that I still have 1 more box to open, because that's my favorite part of the group break. So I probably won't do another video for the card scanned what I have, and post everything on my blog. I thank those of you that did join me in watching, and those that are watching later, because some of you have better things to do than watch this on a Saturday night. But that's it for now. I will see you later. Adios.